I'm Amy from Body Fit by Amy, and this is my top 5 TRX exercises for legs. So, we love the TRX because there's so many exercises you can do with so many variations, but I'm gonna give you what I think are the top 5 that are easy to execute, tough on your body, so you see great results. So all you need are your straps. We're gonna start facing our anchor. We're gonna walk it back. And the first one that I love is your single leg squat. So if you're brand new to exercise or to TRX, I'm gonna give you a couple of variations, but basically we're trying to do a one-legged squat. We've got the straps for balance, which is super helpful because it's very hard to try to do a one-legged squat without balance. So we're here, elbows are in, just slightly, straps are tight, and then that way when we lower down like you're sitting in a chair, your straps extend out, but without putting pressure in the back. So imagine it's just like your regular squat. We're getting 90 degrees or lower, like you're sitting in a chair. Push up through the heel, try not to come up on that toe, and sit low. This other leg can just hang out. We're dropping it down and press it up. Really good for the glutes and hamstrings as well. We get all through the back, as well as quads, and get your heart rate up. Lots of variations on this. There's, of course, your pistol squat, where you get really low, or your little squat jump, amongst others. So that's exercise number 1. Exercise number 2, very similar. It's your single leg lunge. So on this, we're gonna take it back into a lunge position. If you're new to this, or you need extra balance, you can tap that toe down and then bring it up. But if you can, the great thing about the TRX is we can stay suspended off that leg. So take it back, lunge position, eyes are up so I don't lean forward into my back, lunging down, press up. And I like to bring the knee up so we really engage the abs as well. It's sort of optional. So just here to here, making sure that that front leg gets down in that nice 90-degree lunge position. Lots of variations on this. There's, of course, the lunge jump. There's the curtsy lunge, amongst many, many others. So that's exercise number 2. Number 3, we're gonna flip around, and I'm gonna put my straps underneath my arms. So a little bit tricky, looks like this. So this is called a sprinter's start. So what's great for this is you can get cardio while you're really working that leg. So we're leaning forward just a bit, drop that lunge motion back, and power it up. If you don't want the impact or you're a beginner, you can just power off without the jump. But what's great is we can go here and you've got the extra balance built in with these straps, even though you're holding them nice and light. So as you can tell, you get lots of cardio, but you're also essentially getting that one-legged lunge, so it's really great for the legs and glutes. Sprinter's start, number 3. So while we're here, number 4. So this is your suspended lunge. It's a little bit more advanced. So if you're new to TRX, I would maybe wait on this one or do it with a trainer or with some assistance. So I'm gonna put my foot in the cradle of the straps. So you may have to adjust a little bit to see right where you wanna be. I'm gonna hop forward. Sometimes with clients, I'll have a chair or next to the wall, so you have a little bit extra balance. But from here, we're gonna do that lunge motion. So my eyes are up, I'm dropping it down, and pushing off. So a little tougher because you don't have this balance. It's all in this one leg. So again, this is a little more advanced, so you can work your way up to this one. Power it up. Again, trying to get low in that 90-degree angle from that front lunge leg and then push off. And then variations on this. You can make it similar to that sprinter's start with a little bit of a jump. Lots of balance. Or just keep it nice and simple. Excellent. Last exercise, we're gonna go down to the mat. I love this one. I love all of them, really. So we're gonna bring our straps down to our mat position. She knows usually about 8 or so inches off the ground. I'm gonna come down in my hamstring bridge. So I'm gonna put my feet in the cradle as an easy way, 2 fingers here, roll back, heels in, or just reach up and put your heels in. And I'm gonna do a hamstring bridge. So I'm gonna start with them just in close. Knees are bent, hands by the side, and I'm just gonna lift and lower, aiming to get my hips as high as I can towards the ceiling, really squeezing. You're gonna feel a lot of hamstrings, a lot of calves, and then also strengthening the back of the knee. This exercise is used all the time in physical therapy and rehab because it's so good for strengthening those joints. Some variations, you can start off straight, lift them up and bring them in. We do this one a lot. Or single leg, squeezing in, lots and lots of options. Again, you'll feel it a lot. Ooh, stretch that a lot, even with just a few of those. So there you go. Those are just 5 amongst many great exercises on the TRX for your legs, glutes, hamstrings, but those are my top 5.